Who is new to our nightcap stage. Please give it up for Joe Martucci.
Does everybody have a good Memorial Day weekend?
Woo!
Yeah, there you go. That's American. I'm always a little conflicted on Memorial Day. I had a relative who died during wartime, a little fighting for the South. I thought for a while maybe I should celebrate, the person who killed him. Maybe that would make more sense. But I don't think we need a holiday for prostitutes with syphilis. I went rock climbing, indoor rock climbing for the first time recently. It was a lot of fun. You get a real sense of accomplishment when you make it to the top, knowing that you made it as an upper middle class white person. I played Little League when I was younger. I had to quit. I was accused of taking growth hormones. I really great coach my first year. It was my first year. It was his first year as a coach, and it was also his first year out of prison. He didn't do anything serious. He just he got into a fight at a bar and he beat some guy up with a baseball bat. He was a great hitting coach. He had a kind of a sad story. He was an up-and-coming, college player. He got hit in the head by a wild pitch, and it caused some pretty severe brain damage. I'm not a doctor, but if you're concerned that one of your friends might have brain damage, here's some signs you should look for. If they urinate in dugouts, if they hit on my mom, and if they do cup checks on kids in the concession stand line, they might have brain damage. No, it's not sad. They got fruit candy. He was way too intense as a coach as well. I remember my first practice. I was playing shortstop, and it was like the scene from Saving Private Ryan when they're invading the beaches of Normandy. I looked to my right, the third baseman's taking a baseball in the chest and getting blown back like 10 feet. I looked to my left, the second baseman's down on the ground. He's crawling towards first base, and the baseballs are just whipping over his head. One kid never even made it out of the dugout. He finally hit one of me. Line drive right at me. I couldn't get my glove up in time and it hit me in the head. I blacked out. I came to, my whole team standing around me, the coach is there. And he goes, "Hey, next time keep your eye on the ball. Jimmy, go get him some ice. Bobby, go get him something to wrap his head up with. Where's he go play catch?" I'm gonna check and see if he was wearing a cup. I was. He didn't get anything that time. Whatever it is, when I was a kid, I really loved this time of year. As a kid, I used to go out in my backyard all the time and read comic books. I like Superman a lot. I really wanted to grow up to be like Superman. I thought it'd be fun to work for a newspaper. I used to get made fun of sometimes in school. There was one kid in particular who used to call me names when I'd see him in the hall. He'd say to me, like, "Hey, you're an ass face," or "You're a butthead." I saw him one day and he said, "You know what, you're a dickhead." And I said, "Oh yeah? Well, you're poor." I've never done drugs. This seems to surprise some people, but I've never done it. I was always terrified of being caught by McGruff. Not Scruff McGruff, not the little one. I could kick his ass. But the big one, the one with the trench coat, he always terrified me. I always felt like McGruff was hiding a dark past that we just didn't know about. I could see him bringing some little kid in and sitting him down and be like, "Timmy, listen, I understand what it's like to need to do drugs. 1968, Vietnam. I'm walking through some bombed out hellhole. My buddy Fido's got the point. 30 feet out into a clearing, so if a conch sniper hits him in the stomach. All I could do was hide behind cover and listen to him whimper. It took him 20 minutes to die. You know what that does to a dog? I came back to the States, and nothing made sense to me. I quit begging for bacon strips. I would bury things in the yard, and I couldn't find them. That little wagon would go through my house, I didn't even want to chase it. The only way my life made sense when I was on drugs. You led me down a dark road. I lost my job, I lost my house, and I lost my wife. She was a beautiful French poodle. April 15th, 1975. It was the darkest day of my life, and I'll never forget it. I sucked a pit bull's dick for $10. But to me, I found a book that changed my life forever. It's half a comic book, half an activity book. You read the comic, you do the activity, and you're gonna see you can live life without drugs. Look at me now. I'm a detective. I play the piano. I'm happily married again. I'll be honest with you, she's a pug. But she can lick peanut butter out of a Coke bottle. Don't just take my word for it, Timmy. I gave the same book to Smokey the Bear after he lost his family in that horrible forest fire. Timmy, you should have seen him. He was an alcoholic, drunk all the time. He was rummaging through trash cans. He was breaking into people's cars. He was even shitting in the woods. But look at him now. He's a national treasure. Timmy, I don't want to lose you, like I lost Fido. If you ever need someone to talk to, I'll be there for you. I'm a dog. I don't have a phone. But you can always write. McGruff, Chicago, Illinois. 60652. Thanks, everybody. I'm Joe Martucci. You've been great.